What is going on YouTube? This is M Gaming. Welcome to another vehicle showcase video. Today we are looking at a 2024 BMW i5. This is the M60 trim with xDrive. I have the key right here, the red and blue stripes for the M. And then we also have the other key, which actually has one of the sleeves for it. Kind of a cool design. It actually has the buttons on the side that are opened, exposed. Engine here, or the motor, it's all electric. It's a 1-speed direct drive transmission. There's no gears. It has dual electric motors, which means it has a front and rear motor. Now, with the two motors, they are liquid-cooled lithium-ion battery pack powered. The front motor has 257 HP with 269 torque. The rear motor has 335 HP with 317 torque. Now, the number you guys are looking for is the total horsepower, which is 590 HP with a total torque of 586 pounds per feet. So that is the engine specs there. Pretty good amount of space. There is a little spot down here. You can fit some small items. This goes all the way back, which is a little different than some of the vehicles with some of the BMWs. It goes up to like right here and doesn't go any further. And then it wants to keep coming back down. You have to hold it in place so you can put whatever you're putting or taking out. And then it just keeps wanting to fall back down. So we'll go ahead and just close the trunk there. While we're back here, just to show you guys the i5 badging on the left side, as well as the BMW logo with the blue outline or border. And then we have the M60 badging on the right side. So going into the back seat, we have 4 USB-C ports, 1 behind each seat. And then we have the 2 in the middle center console there. The exterior dimensions, which the wheelbase being 117.9 inches. The length of the vehicle from bumper to bumper comes in at 199.2 inches. The width of the vehicle with the mirrors is 84.9. The width of the vehicle without the mirrors is 74.8. The height of the vehicle is 59.6 inches. The ground clearance 5.4 inches. The curb weight is 5,247 pounds. The gross weight is 6,404 pounds. I'm gonna go ahead and open that. The cargo dimensions 17.3 cubic feet. Getting to the range, have a EPA of 256 miles. We also have a capacity for the batteries at 84.3 kilowatts. I did see some sources say that it's 86.4 or something along that line. So maybe average it, let's just say 85 for the capacity. So this vehicle is actually equipped with air suspension. Most sites that I was seeing mentioned that it was on the rear axles. We also have rear axle steering, which they classify it, what they refer to with BMW is IAS. Now, they call it integral active steering. So what that does is the rear wheels turn slightly, not much, not as much as the front wheels, obviously, but they turn. And so I was like thinking to myself, what the heck is going on? The car actually does it itself. So as soon as you're in drive or in reverse and you try to turn the wheel back and forth, it will turn the rear wheels. Okay, so to demonstrate the IAS that I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the car on and we're gonna go into drive. So I'm gonna turn the wheel and you guys will see how it affects the driving here. Turn on, I'm just gonna move just a slight bit because sometimes it doesn't activate until you start moving. So there we go, you guys can see it's like turning on its own. Whether you're going forwards or you're going reverse, as soon as you turn the wheel slightly, it turns the rear wheels. I want to point out, I'm going to go into reverse. Right now we're in drive. Literally sounds like a spaceship is about to abduct you. That's what it sounds like. Backing up, backing up, backing up. All right, so we have quite a few different modes here. So to start off, I think we have 7 modes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 modes. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the car on, silent mode. And by choosing silent mode, we have a simplified instrument cluster. as well as no ambient lighting. Sunshade will turn off for you. Easier to concentrate for the most part. So that is silent mode. Now going into the next mode, which is digital art. Some of these want to open the sunroof. Some of these modes do that. And also they change the ambient lighting color. Relax gives you a different color scheme for the ambient lighting. You also have expressive. This mode gives you the most different sound effect when you're driving. Next off, we have efficient mode. Makes everything blue. And it's going to give you the most efficient driving. Then we have sport mode here, which you have to click twice. You have to activate whatever this DSR mode is. And so that is the second item there. Everything turns red and blue there. And then you have personal as the last one, is whatever you have set to the color scheme, as well as your instrument panel. All right, and we are at the public station. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. This is the level 2 here. So we'll go ahead and plug this in. Okay, there we go. Pulsing blue, which means that it should be on. So we are at roughly about a minute. The cool thing with these dual chargers is that you can see how long someone's been here. So this one's showing 2 hours, 47 minutes for the car next to us. And then for us, we're showing about a minute, 55 seconds. And you can see the price, which is free here. This is level 2. You can see in the vehicle, let me open and close the door here, just unlock the car. You guys can see that right here. We're showing 12:55 is the estimated time to get to 100%, with us being at 74%. It's showing that the estimated kilowatts is 6.2 shared. Now, I thought that meant each person gets 6.2, but it actually means that it's 6.2 for both people, because I'm actually showing 3 out of 11 is how much we're getting. So right now we're getting 3 kilowatts. So it is the 6.2 or whatever is shared between both vehicles. So it slows it. When it's just one person, 6, and then between the two, it's 3. When you want to stop charging, you just simply either need to be in the proximity with your key, or you can just press that button with the proximity of the key and it'll unlock it. Because right now when you try to pull it out, it's locked until the car has either been unlocked, or if you press this button in the proximity, it'll unlock the charger, so then you can pull it out. All right, and we are back at the garage. So to show you the home charging, you are equipped with a level 1 and level 2 charger. So the way it works is with the level 1, it's a AC outlet that it plugs right into, any sort of household outlet. With level 2, you get this adapter, which is basically like a washer dryer type of plug-in. To explain to you guys, there is a level 3 that's only public, and with the level 3, it's significantly quicker. So level 1, just to give you an idea, it's 1 kilowatt an hour. And what that equates to is 1% of your charge, maybe every hour if you're lucky, to about 90 minutes. So 60 to 90 minutes gives you 1% back on the level 1. With level 2, which is home and public, you get about 10% every hour. So depending on how quickly it's moving, because it should be anywhere between 3 to 12 kilowatts per hour. So, and depending on if there's more people at the station, or if it's like one of those dual stations where it gives you 2 adapters to plug into 2 different vehicles, if 2 people are using it, it's usually going to go slower. And so with level 2, you're getting about 10% every hour instead of 1%. So almost 10 times the speed. Now with level 3, which like I said, it's only in public, it's going to give you a full charge in approximately 1 hour to 90 minutes. So 60 to 90 minutes, you should get a full charge. Just to show you guys here, the adapter is going to be level 1 or 2, is going to have the little triangle with the 2 small prongs. That's level 1 and 2, which plugs right into that top section here. And then with level 3, you have to undo this cover, and it will be the same spot right there, except you have those 2 additional prongs which go right there, and that will give you level 3 charging. And with this vehicle specifically, you actually do have a locking mechanism. When you plug the vehicle in, it has this pulse that it does with the kidney grill. It's called the iconic kidney glow. All right, so we're gonna switch into sport mode here so that we can do the performance demonstration here. So we'll start with the full acceleration without the boost and then with the boost. So here's the full acceleration right there. So that was a full acceleration without boost. And slow back down to 60 here, and we're gonna do it with the boost. So that's with the boost. And we're gonna switch back to expressive. See the difference with expressive. It's kind of a funny sound effect. Slow down to 60 and that's expressive. And then with the boost, let's just see. I don't think it makes a difference. Slow down to about 70 and that's with the boost. So those were the acceleration comparisons. So I'd like to show the self-driving mode, which I'm gonna put the camera in wider angle so you guys can see that I'm not holding the steering wheel, but let me get it on, as well as get the speed to around the speed limit. So right now it's in self-driving mode, and basically my hand is ready to grab the wheel if it needs me to or whatever the situation is. So it will drive itself, and if it needs you to because it can't find the lines, or if it thinks that you're not paying attention, because my camera's actually right in front of my face, so I'm gonna move it over this way. As the car is driving, the steering wheel will pulse when it needs you to grab the wheel. If it doesn't know where it's going or it doesn't think you're paying attention, it's going to force you to take control again. So it's going to keep the speed where it needs to be. It'll brake by itself as well as steer by itself. Now, again, there is the radar to make sure you're paying attention, because if you're not, if you look to your passenger side, if you're looking anywhere else, it will want you to take over. Oh, yeah, see, there it is. It wants me to take over. Okay. You just got to be careful because sometimes it shuts off, and so you just got to be paying attention. So one of the cool things with this car is that when you accelerate, the acoustic sound, whichever mode you're in, will get higher pitched sound effect as you speed up. The quicker you accelerate in this expressive mode, it has a very unique sound effect. So it's kind of funny. I feel like Michael Myers is about to sneak up behind me right now. So in sport mode, it's a little different. That's the sound it makes when you're in sport mode. When you have the boost, as you guys heard earlier, it's a little different as well. All right, and the light is green. That's sport mode, and then this is the boost. So you guys heard it earlier, but I just, I'm not doing a full acceleration. That's probably about 40-50% acceleration. I don't even think I'm pushing halfway down. I'm probably pushing like 30% of the way. So anyway, here's eco mode. There's really no sound when you go into boost mode. Then it gives you the sound. And if you keep clicking it, it resets the 10-second timer. I really just need 3 to 5 seconds, honestly. I don't need 10 seconds, like that's excessive. I end up just trying to wait for the timer to run down, the cooldown. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. Peace out, YouTube.
Baby, now I got the flow. I'm about to pull up. His wishful kind.